Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, my Aries Angels. The decks have been pre-shuffled for you. This is for August 2018. And they've been pre-shuffled, but I'm kind of going through and doing just a little quick one more shuffle for us. So Aries, August 2018. We didn't do July. It was a really, really busy month. And sorry about that, everybody. So if you're wondering why I have all these decks here, it's still basically going to be a love reading. So, but if some things come up that's money, you know, we might go ahead and delve into that. But for the most part, you want to look at your moon. Oops, and their Venus. These are flying out already. I'm telling you, they want to talk to you. So I'm an angel communicator, angel intuitive, and so what I do is I pull the cards, and then we ask the angels. Basically, the cards are just a base. So, to go back to what I was talking about before, both these love decks, they wanted to be seen today. So, I think they're all having withdrawals because they missed a month. But anyway, so I said, okay, so everybody gets to have a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick shuffle with these. Whatever one pops up, I'm going to scoot up a bit. Whatever one pops up, that's the one is going to be for Aries for August. So show us Aries August. What I forgot to do is we're going to do a little energy infusion over all the cards. I'm asking all the angels, all the archangels, all the angels, my senior light posse, which is the community of 12, or the round table of 12, whatever people call it. A general love reading for August, for Aries, August 2018. May you show us beautiful, wonderful cards and let us see the right path. Okay, good. All right. Deep breath, everyone. Everybody just relax. I hope you grabbed a cup of whatever you want. Tea, coffee, soda, wine, whatever. This is your time to relax, and I'm glad to spend this time with you. All right. So here we go. Okay, we're just going to cut and then take. So very first card for Aries, oh my gosh, is Lovers. Well, enough said. Okay, thank you. No, just kidding. All right, we'll put that by our little candles here. We got to be careful so we don't burn anything. All right, so we're going to have, the basis is going to be Lovers for this one. And then we're going to kind of use other cards. Okay, so now it is the Romance Angel's turn. Everybody uses these, but they're so lovely. If you feel drawn to it, you should get a deck because they're really lovely. But you know, don't go too much by. There we go. Don't go too much by the booklet. That's all I have to say. Use your intuition. And again, take what you want from this reading, everyone, and leave what you don't need because it's general. If you hear me saying, speaking right directly to you, I might be talking directly to you. Remember, only love. So if I'm talking about, so the children, that came up. Okay, your love life is being affected by children. If you don't have children, that doesn't mean it is. So again, we have to see. I've got my crystals here for us too today. They wanted to come out. I think everybody wanted to come out. It's summer. They're all like, let me out. I want to see everybody. They want to feel the energy. It's so interesting. The lovers and children. We're not going to pretend like we know what they mean right yet. These are going to be a little bit longer. I was trying to do really quick readings for everyone because I know everyone's busy, but I think that it seems to me like I'm getting maybe more full reading for everyone if we do a little bit longer one. So if that doesn't make you happy and you like the fact that I did them really quick, I'm not going to make them an hour long, but I mean, and we're going to do what we can and not hurry. So stick with me. Thank you for everyone who subscribed and has viewed the new channel. As you know, if you followed me, our channel got kind of discombobulated, but that's okay. They changed a few things on YouTube, but we caught up. Okay, so now, the general energies, the love energy has children and lovers, and then what we're going to be doing is pulling, the angels have decided, I have a number of decks, the angel tarots decided they wanted to speak to us personally. So that's who's here. I'm going to set that there. So we're first going to shuffle and get them. Okay? So let's see. So I'm going to do, and unlike other tarot readers, card readers, I don't read anything upside down. And if stuff falls, I'm not very happy. I don't just take it. Because to me, my angels are extremely communicative, extremely strong, and I have asked archangels to come through, all the angels, and, religious, ascended masters. So everybody's here. You can call in your higher self when you watch this too, which is great because then they can be giving you signals too. Like, hey, pay attention when she said that, or, whatever. So, okay. So they keep throwing stuff out. This deck loves to throw stuff out, but I'm not going to listen. Okay, so we're going to do 4. There's 78 cards, so. All right, deck, come on. We don't want to be here all day just shuffling. We want the reading. Okay, so I have one here. 5 of air, which is a swords. Okay. This is just basic shuffling. We already shuffled before, so. Okay. That one wanted to come out. The Empress. Love the Empress. And 2 more, please. All right. I threw these out so that they could come out. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for the cards, angels. Okay. So Aries, August 2018. We're going to clarify with this Beyond Wonderful deck. Someone that I actually listened to. One second. Let me take a quick sip of my chosen drink. And anyway, someone that I kind of follow, because I do kind of look at other people, is this Crystal Vision Tarot. Love it. It's, as a reader, you I don't know, you feel the cards, I think. I do. Some of them are gentle and some of them are not, and it just depends on my mood. So here we go, y'all. All right. So I'm putting them kind of in a row, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show them. I don't know how well you can see them, but of course I go over them with you personally. Okay. So we have 3 and 3, so we have 6. Okay. And here what I'm doing right now is they didn't go down exactly as they come out because they come out in a big bunch. What I'm doing is I let the angels run this reading. So I just put them here. Whatever they tell me to do, I do. So what we have is we have the 5 of air. Okay. We have the Empress. 7 of fire. We have the Sun. Are you getting this, you guys? It's pretty good. 3 of fire. And a 3 of air. I don't see a lot of, or any. I don't see any earth, anybody here. I have some air signs, Aries, and I have some fire, and which makes sense. Okay, and so we're going to start listening now. I'm not going to pull these quite yet, okay? We're just going to set them right here by the crystals. All right. So let's see what they want to tell us about the love first, okay? So we'll go with the love first. Actually, probably, I'll leave those there because they're so prominent. Okay, let me make sure. So we have the candles to clear the air. All right, so let's see. What do they want you to know about the children? Well, what they're kind of coming up with for this one, and again, I just read them how they tell me to. They're not actually talking about the children are affecting your love life. What they're talking about is acting childish. And they don't mean childish like you're being petty. What they mean, what they want you to do, is they want you, instead of it being your love life is being affected by children, they want it to say your love life will be better if you act like children. So they want you to, do you see how these two, they're right next to each other. They're kind of look like almost twins or siblings. They have a puppy here and a bunch of dogs here, and the dogs want to play, and he's got a string. That's what they want you to do. Okay? So this is signifying play, laughter, joy, fun. Okay? So for August 2018, Aries, play, laughter, fun, in love. Okay? So if you don't have a love, which most likely most of my followers are single, what you're going to do is you're going to go do things that make you have fun to meet a mate. I live in Florida, so I see the ocean a lot. But right now I see a lot of people like with ocean and pools and stuff, which makes sense because it's summer. So wherever you are. But also they're showing me a swing for some of you, a swing like a single swing, you know, like one that is on the tree. And again, if this resonates with you, take it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't. But sometimes they have certain people, their higher selves want them to have some clarity. So there we go. And then, of course, the lovers. Okay. Well, the lovers is going to be more prominent. So they're telling me to pull the lovers up a little bit. Okay, so that's going to stay there. So the lovers means that the way these two people are, what they're doing is, of course, you have like Cupid here. And then, I love these cards. Really strong, raw energy, strong deck. The energy is super, super strong. So, just try to keep it away from the flame. Don't you flame up and burn my cards now. Okay. So the lovers are being, there's Cupid. She's looking at him. They're both looking at their fingers, and it's almost like an innocent love. Again, these two can kind of go back and forth because they want you to look at love in an innocent way for August. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say back to you about that, and we'll go back. Perhaps. Okay, so what they've shown up here is the 5 of air. These are all lovely cards. These are Dream Virtue, Rally Valentine cards. And says the universe choice, learn from a situation, review everyone's motives. So it almost looks like these horses are, one is coming this way, which there's no cards over there, and then there's actually a bunch coming this way and only a couple coming this way. But this one looks like it's going to take a chomp out of the card next to it. So what I'm getting from that and from the angels is, so these are like swords. So someone in August is going to have it looks like there's, I mean, the way they're telling me to look at this card is that it's male and female. So the darker ones are male and the lighter ones are female, just because that's what they're telling me. And it looks like, see this female here, she's starting to eat the foliage. And she looks like she wants to walk away and go join this Empress. The Empress is right here. The Empress card is a major arcana card, and the Empress is someone who can get what she wants. She's spiritual. She has, she's like the mother of not just the earth. You see all the animals. I don't know if you can see it. This is really, really beautiful. I'll try and see if I can. I'm not doing too good at this, so there we go. But she has a baby. You can see the waterfalls in the back. You can see deer. And then you see this, you can feel like spiritual. If you look at this card, and I'm getting the feeling of card of confidence and calm. And so you have almost two separate opposite cards. You have one of a stampede. They're kind of going against each other. You have people who are mad here. You have some, females that are mad at females. So you have like an argument. Okay? So what they're showing me here is you might have an argument that ensues with a group of people. I don't feel like this is romance. I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel like for you, Aries, there is going to be a lot on your shoulders in August that has nothing to do with love, nothing to do with romance, nothing to do with anything that you really care about. But there's going to be a lot of other people whose energy is going to be very scattered. They're going to want to be like the boss, and no, I want to be the boss. This person wants to be boss. You're like, I'm going to eat this foliage, and I'm going to come over here and hang out with the Empress in this lovely, lovely setting. So kind of, if you wanted to kind of look at it, it's not the Fool, but it is Fool energy. Like if this card, we switched it, it would be like, okay, this is everybody else. Let's take the Fool and put the Fool on top of it. Because what they want you to do is go like, let it be like a duck off its back. Okay? So, yeah, okay, everybody's going to be mad at each other. I got my family maybe being mad at this person, and this person being mad at this person, and my ex-boyfriend being mad at me, and he's got a new girl, and he's mad at her, or whatever. Okay? Just kind of remove yourself from that. And they want you to jump into this feeling of a beautiful, calm, it's hot, it's summer, people get upset when it's hot, really, really hot out. They want you to come into this cooling with the water and the earth, and almost like camping. They're telling me something about camping. So if you camp and you're single, it's not that you're going to meet someone camping, but you're going to be put in such a state while you're camping that you are calm, and they want you in that calm state. The next one, and the archangel is Archangel Gabriel, or Gabrielle. And usually what I do, just real quick, I know it's going to take a minute, but usually what I do is I will read what she specifically wants to say to you, and she's actually telling me to do that, so I'm gonna. I just gotta let them run that show. As you know, if you followed me before. Okay, so Archangel Gabriella, what do you want to tell us? You're number 3, of course. Okay, so she says, and again, take this if you need it. Don't take it if you want. But Gabriella is a really strong empress. She's a empress. She's a really strong angel. Okay? And it says Archangel Gabriel. It's Gabriel. You say it Gabriel, but it's kind of a male and a female energy. But I say Gabriella or Gabriel, and some people say Gabriel. But it's not a male. It's more of a kind of like a gentle male and a gentle female. Okay? But they're both spiritual. They're both like, they're not the magician, but they have that quality of being able to manifest what they want, and things go smooth for them. And she says, Gabrielle is a messenger angel who guides and supports expectant and adoptive parents, which if you're a parent, okay, maybe I'm reading this for you, or you're going to adopt, maybe I'm reading it for you. But for everyone else, they're supportive. She's there as support for a new creative project or a new love coming to you. Call upon Gabrielle or Gabriel to inspire your creative ideas and give you the courage and opportunities to express them. So again, pretty much kind of what we already said. I'm going to leave that out now because I have a feeling. So what she wants you to do, but calmly, get in the calm set, leave these people behind. Get in the calm set so that you can manifest. So you're not just manifesting the anger and getting even and all that. I cheated. I actually have 2 different things to drink in front of me because I'm doing a lot of readings today. Let me just check my cards here. Nobody's burning. Yay! So it's a good day. Okay, so the next card for you all is the 7 of Fire. This card, what it says on the card is talking about choosing your battles wisely. See, this is a wand. This is a wand. And as you know, wands, you can manifest with wands because it's like a magic wand. But what you want to do is you want to, like I said, calmly walk away from this mess. Get into this lovely energy. And, don't, defend your beliefs and your decisions and stand your ground. But not to the point that you look bad, because you always want to show your spiritual kind side to people, even if people are being jerks to you. The best thing to do is choose it or walk away. In this case, she's got a wand. Her horse is a dragon. There's like a bunch of wands. There's 7 wands flying at her. So you want to choose, like, you can't defend against all of them, but we have a dragon here. So what the angels are telling me is you have people backing you up right now, or beings backing you up right now to manifest. So do that. Okay? And we'll talk a little bit more. We're going to clarify all these, so I'm not just jumping around too much. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at the time over here. Okay, the sun is the next one, which is under these air. The people having arguments. The sun is Archangel Uriel. And Archangel Uriel is also about new ideas, new successes, having confidence in yourself, and seeing the beauty in yourself and the beauty around you. And the sun, of course, a major arcana card, the sun, is a very male energy, almost a Leo energy, and it's you're looking at this. This almost looks more like you can take it either as a sunset or the sun coming up. I love sunsets, so I always look at that. But the energy of the sun is pure energy. So that means good luck. So you have the Empress is good luck. The Sun is good luck. You have Wands, the Seven of Fire, the Seven of Wands here. Picking your battles, picking what you actually want to manifest. Okay? Now here you have the Three of Fire, which is the Three of Fire is the three wands sitting here. So it's calm. You have wands, they're set up in this picture. They're set up for you. You're being illuminated with them. You're watching the sunset. Again, it can always be sunset or sunrise if you're a morning person. You're kind of above the clouds. You're watching, protecting, but you have a dragon there again. And so they're saying, you know what, this is a really big August. You know, I know we have a retrograde coming, but we have a new moon in July and we have a full moon in July, and they're eclipses. So I think the full moon, the new moon is like on the 13th, which is Friday the 13th in July, and then we have a full moon in July, and then we have a ton of stuff going retrograde. But this is really good. Things are gonna come back around that you thought that you couldn't manifest. Get yourself in this very calm, I know what I want, this is what I want. If you don't know what you want, sit down and figure out what you want. Because in order to manifest it, you have to know what you want. And then be calm about it. You know, I need a new car. I need a new car because my car is nickel and diming me to death. Angels, ask the angels, please bring me a new car. And then sit with it. What kind of car do I want? Well, I don't know. Let them choose for you. Some people believe you need to know exactly what you want. I think, know what you want. You want a new car. Or you want a used new car, a new used car. You know what I mean? And tell them, you choose for me. Send one my way that's going to be perfect for me and meet my needs and be safe. That kind of thing. But you have a lot here. Like, these are all, like, manifesting cards, mystic cards, beautiful cards. Choose what you want and then go into this energy. Keep watch, but keep watch sanely and positively. And there's the sun. The sun, you can never go wrong with the sun. The sun is good luck. But always use your angels. Okay, so the Three of Air we have here. Now, the threes are you have a family here. So this could mean your family's been going through a lot and they need to heal. But you have it looks like, a mommy and a daddy. If you know anything about animals with horns, the males have the horns and the females don't. They have little ones. So I'm guessing, this looks like a male, this is female. That's what they're telling me. And this is the card. Woo! I said, every time I go to sit down to do this, Mother Nature wants her little say too, which I love. As long as they don't turn the electricity off on me, we're good. So, the Three of Air is talking about healing and forgiving yourself, but it looks like this family's healed. They're near each other. They're not right on top of each other, but look, they're hugging the baby. They're trying to get to a good place. People make mistakes. We make mistakes. We're human. Ask the angels. Ask the angels for forgiveness if you did something. Ask them to show you a new path if you can't figure it out. Ask if some really bad stuff has gone down with you. What's my next step? Just show me my next step. Ask them to show you and to manifest. This is the angel communicator. So that's what they're asking you to do. Okay? Now, I know I don't have a lot more to go over, but you'd be surprised. So, I think we're going on, let me see here. We're going on about 30 minutes, so I'm not going to talk a whole lot longer. But basically, it looks here like new love is coming. If you want it, it's there for you. The angels is the overall reading, okay? From a very strong energy deck. And that's what they're telling me. It's not smooth sailing now. Before. This is almost like the past or present that's going to go quickly. And these are what you're going to do. You're going to be calm. You're going to kind of forgive yourself for something, some of you. Of course, not all of you. Something you did or didn't do. You need to heal. Some of you broke up with someone and then they left you and you thought, oh, they'll come back to me. They never did. They didn't even look at you twice to want to come back. So now this sounds more specific, so they're telling me about this. But who cares? They didn't come back to you. They didn't even look backwards once. They didn't, maybe they walked out the door and never kissed you goodbye and then said, I don't give a shit. Well, okay, that's fine. This is future. We're going to look for the future. That person wouldn't have been your future. You don't want a person like that in your future, so forget about it. That's my New York accent. Sorry for you New Yorkers. Okay. And then, but we have the lovers here. This is, go do some playful stuff. And it doesn't, if you don't have any money or if you don't have a lot of money, and let's say you have kids or whatever, go do fun stuff with your kids. Go to the pool, the local pool. Go to the beach. Go to, let's say you're too far from anything. You really don't have a whole lot. Go to the store and buy a hose if you have a hose connected outside or even onto it, and spray each other. You know what I mean? I mean, stuff can be way cheaper, and you can have a lot of fun. Go get them a little teeny, like, a ball or a beach ball. They're showing me a beach ball. Have them throw it around. Or, let's say you like that, or a boogie board. But go have fun like a child. That's what they're telling me. Okay, so there's the lovers. All right, so we're going to shuffle this real quick. There's one that fell out already. They're telling me pick up these ones that fall out. This deck is small. See, it fits right in my hand, and I have little hands. So it's not going to, stuff's not going to fly, isn't going to fly all over. This is a really big deck. And look at the difference here. I don't look at them until I shuffle all of them. But this is a really difference in size. So these things can fall out on me easy. These, if they fall out, that means, excuse me, take it. Miss Angel Communicator. Okay. All right. Angels. Oop, we got some that want to come out. Okay. All right. That was the end of it. I just do what they tell me. Okay. So what we have here, in no certain order, again, and I don't read upside down. I know a lot of people do. A lot of readers do. I do not. My angels are very, very talented. They can just, there's no need to go upside down. They will just tell me what the cards mean. Okay, so we have the World. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Page of Cups. Okay. So, to clarify these, this Eight of Swords, they're telling me goes with this. She's all tied up, doesn't know which way to go. They're stuck in the ground. She feels stuck, but she's blindfolded. She's blindfolded to any energy. You don't want to stay. I don't know if I'm talking too loud. It almost feels like I'm yelling. You don't want to stay in this energy or this energy. Get out of it. Get out of it. Because she's blindfolded. She is so blindfolded by all this aggression from people that she almost looks like they're showing me a little kid crawling under the bed and trying to get away from it. But she can. She can. In that little spot, she can get away from the aggression. I don't know if this is at work or if this is at home or family or whatever. I always find that if you can go for a walk, if you can't go for a walk and it's safe where you live, go for a walk at like the grocery store. Just walk around the grocery store. Get one thing, but walk around like you're really interested in everything. You know, if you can walk at a mall, I find that will dissipate this. Are you going to go back to this? Maybe, but keep trying to get more of this. A car is a great place to go. In your car, drive around. If you have no gas, drive at one place and sit there and sit there and sit there. Ask the angels. I try not to use the word pray too much because that turns a lot of people off, and other people like the word pray. But use the energy, okay? Now, look what we have here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is telling you here, we have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Empress, the Threes, the Lovers. Okay, so if you follow cards at all, and if you don't, if this is your first reading, thank you for coming here to hear your first reading. I remember my first one. It was very thrilling. Again, it's general, but the Lovers came out here to tell you you're going to find love. The Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you that you have fortune coming up. You need to work on your manifestation. Change. The Wheel of Fortune can change. Just with this. I always think of this as the fortune, you know, like on the TV game show stuff. You have the Seven of Cups, which is the rainbow. The love thing is going to turn out good. It's a family one. And if you've never been married and have no kids, you probably have friends that are family. If not, you can make people's kids your family. You know, if you know you have neighbors and they argue a lot, and they have a couple children or a child. They keep telling me a child. You can always volunteer if you're a good babysitter to babysit as long as you're older. You don't want to volunteer at 13, of course. I'm expecting most people will be 18 that listen to this. But, you know, maybe they just, even in their own house, maybe they need to have some time together, maybe even to talk or something. You can babysit them for free at their house. Most people, though, that I'm talking to, that's not what they're saying. They're saying you're single, kids or no kids, this Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the Page of Cups, which is a young love. So young, new love is coming to you. Get in the calming energy. That's all calming energy. I'm going to set that right over here. Know what you want, which is the Seven of Fire. Okay. The sevens in each suit are good because you're sitting back and you're thinking about what you really want, and it's a positive card. Again, so is the Sun. So is Archangel Uriel with the Sun. So all in all, I would say these are the only cards fly in the ointment, so to speak. Leave this behind. This is your past. This is, if it's a present, get rid of it. If it's a boyfriend that just won't go away, he keeps coming back in your face. Oh, babe, I love you. Come back, and he's an ass to you. You know what you want. You don't want an ass because you don't want to have children with an ass, because they don't stop being asses because they have kids. It's if there's alcohol involved. Walk away from it. You can walk away. You want to go have a drink with someone, and unfortunately every time you do, they drink too much. Quit having a drink with them. Go have a drink with yourself and maybe some other people, you know. If you know, I'm not going to get too preachy, but this is it. Otherwise, you have all these beautiful cards. Go play. Go play. That's what they're saying. Go play. And your lover that you want, that's been sitting here the whole time, is waiting there for you. All right, Aries. I hope that helps. Thank you for subscribing and putting a thumbs up if you like this reading. And if you want a personal reading, look below and it'll tell you how to do that. Thank you, Aries. Have a lovely, lovely month. and I will talk to you soon. Bye.